Where'd the music go? Hello. There's no place I'd rather be than TRIPLEC, cause Triple C's the only camp for me. Hello. Trailblazers get to make a choice, and a little bird told me explorers know how beautiful. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, friends. So let them hear you loud and clear. Purple and gold. Ooh. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. How are you?
This makes sense.
Good.
We're good? Nice. It's so good to see your faces. Who's ready for some nature journaling? Yeah, I am. Are you? Heck yeah. Awesome. Good. I see babies already. Very good. Awesome. Does everyone have some paper with you? Do you have some paper? Good. Okay, so we're gonna need some paper. And do you have something to write with? Excellent. It looks like we are well prepared. Well, before we jump into nature journaling, just a reminder of our controls here in our Zoom room. Remember, we want to stay muted, so we want to see this button. If you have something to share, you can press that button so it looks like this. But if it looks like this all the time, that means that we hear you. So whatever you're saying, we can hear, okay? So if you have something to share, something you want to talk about, you want it to look like this, but all of the other times, we want to look like this. Very good. We also control what you're seeing. So if you just want to see my face or whoever's talking, you want it to look like this, and this is your speaker view. But if you want to see everyone else who's here with us today, then you're going to hit that gallery button, which looks more like this. Okay? Everyone set up how we want? Yes, Libby, do you have a question?
Yeah. Can it be made up in nature?
Say it one more time, Libby, you were breaking up.
Can it be a made up creature?
Sure, absolutely. Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So the first thing we want to do is we want to grab our paper, whatever size you have is totally great, and we are going to take it and we're going to fold it in half so it looks like a little book. Okay, we want it to look like a little book. Very good. Okay, when you have it folded, hold it up so good.
Which side are we folding on? Hamburger.
I folded it so it's like a hamburg versus a hot dog. I did a hamburg fold, but it's your turn, so you can decide however you want to fold it. Okay, good. Okay, so we have our folded pieces of paper, okay? And if at any time you feel like we need to slow down, that's okay, just let me know, okay? And we'll get through our nature journaling and we'll be able to leave you at the end with some other ideas of how you. So we have our nature and it's gonna be opening kind of like a book. And you can add pages to this and make it as big as you want it to. Today we're just gonna start with a single sheet of paper, okay? So what we wanna do on the front, we are going to design our cover. So I would encourage you to maybe think of a title for your nature journal It could be something very creative like My Nature Journal. Or it could be something totally else. Maybe put your name on it and draw a picture of your favorite thing to do outside. Okay, so I'm gonna put my title on, which is My Nature Journal. And go ahead and title yours whatever you want it to say, okay? Your title can be anything, okay? You can get super creative. You can call it my journal, all right? Whatever you want it to be. And my author is myself, so I'm putting by Melissa Lori. Because someday this could be published, so I want my full name on it. And then I'm gonna draw
This, but I don't know.
Go ahead.
All right, here.
What's up, Libby?
What's over hamburger?
Let's do hamburger. Cool. Okay, I've got my title, got my name. And if you want to skip the title or skip the name and just draw your picture, that's totally fine. It's your journal. You want it to look how you want, okay? So I'm gonna draw a picture of my favorite thing to do outside. Oh, how do I pick? So I'm gonna draw, let's see. Tree, because I really like trees. I prefer deciduous trees. So my tree is gonna have some blue leaves on it. Let's see. And I like the sunshine, so I'm gonna put some sun shining. You can incorporate any colors you want. If today you just wanna draw in pencil, you can always color it in later. You could use colored pencils or crayons or markers or watercolors, whatever you feel like would be best. My sunshine is smiling and definitely shade those in, they're dark. And then I'm gonna make maybe myself sitting under the tree. In this picture, I am a stick figure, but I'm a smiling, there's my hair, I have an eye, and I'm gonna be reading a book. There we go. Okay, so there I am, sitting under a tree, reading a book. The warm sun is shining down on me. It feels so nice. Maybe there's a light breeze blowing the leaves in the trees. Maybe there's a bird sitting in the tree. Here's its little birdie nest. And, ooh, how do I draw a bird? And there's my, there's my bird sitting in the nest, and that bird is singing a little song. So these are our own nature journals. So everyone looks a little bit different. Your favorite nature activity could be fishing or hiking or riding a bike or jumping rope.
Playing basketball.
Or salamander hunting or fort building, all sorts of different things that could be your favorite thing to do outside. And some of us, our favorite things to do outside might change every day. Maybe today, I really like reading my book under the tree, but tomorrow I really want to go fort building down by Water Chicken Way, or I really want to go to the mud kitchen and cook up some mud pies. All right? So it can be anything you can imagine. So go ahead and work on those. Remember, if you want a title, your name, because you're the author, and your picture today. Awesome. How we doing? So I see most of your heads are down, so I'm guessing you're still working, which is fantastic. And take your time on that. And whenever we move forward, doesn't mean that it's the end of working on the cover. You can always go back to it. All right. So why don't we take maybe another minute to finish up what we're working on. But again, you can come back to your covers, okay? And if you do finish it up and want to show me how it looks or show me your progress, I would love to see what you're working on. Oh, nice. Is that a turtle?
It's a basketball turtle.
It's a basketball turtle. What an amazing adaptation. Does it bounce?
Yeah, I forgot.
You went mute. Oh, awesome. I love that tree. And are those people under your tree?
Swimming under a waterfall.
Oh,
They're
that's
swimming in a waterfall.
amazing. Christopher, what do you have? Are you in the mountains? Yeah, that looks so good.
Leo's looks
I
like
can't click. So go ahead.
Leo's looks like the
Oh, I can just, you're so far away. It's a little hard to see you. Just, do you want to tell me about it?
It's my pet turtle.
Oh, nice. These look so good. All right. So like I said, if you're still working, that's fantastic. After we're done Zooming today, you can come back and you can continue to work on this. All right. Oh, nice. That looks amazing. Mason, yours looks great too. Very good. Okay. Are we ready to fill in the first page? Yeah. So open up your book.
Almost ready.
Almost ready? That's cool. We have our cover. We're going to open up our book.
Not even close.
Choose whichever page you want. Okay. So one of these 2 pages is what we're going to use for our first activity. Now, for this activity, I would like you to, somewhere nearby you, somewhere in your house, you are going to go collect one object. Now, if this can be a natural object like a leaf or or anything like that, that's fantastic. But if you don't have any nature inside or near you, you can grab any object. It could be a toy or a book, whatever you have, but you need to grab one object and bring it back. Okay, go. Nice. Hold those objects up so I can see them. Ooh, did you make that beautiful butterfly? Oh, a plant. That's amazing. What great finds. Okay, we're going to wait till everyone is back for us. I love this. So many good options, so many plants. I like these indoor plants. They're good for our breathing, huh?
There's vines everywhere.
There are vines everywhere? Oh my. Very cool. Okay. We have, oh, I see a shell and some plants. Maybe a cup or a vase. Okay. So.
Are we going to have to copy it? Like draw what we got?
Close. So the first thing we're going to do on that, well, I guess the second thing, because you just found an object, on that piece of paper that you chose, one of those inside pieces in your journal, you are going to draw you're going to divide your page into 4 separate sections. Okay? So divide it into 4 separate sections. Okay? And when you've done that, put your finger on your nose so I know that you're ready. On your nose, not in your nose. Nice. Okay, so now what you're going to do is I'm going to set a timer for 30. I'm going to set a timer for 30 seconds as soon as I figure out how to use my timer. And in those 30 seconds, in this top left section, or top right, whatever you want, in this top section, you are going to take 30 seconds to, okay? Does that sound good to everyone? You're gonna have 30 seconds. You're gonna fill in one of these top sections and you're going to draw your object, okay? On your mark, get set, go. 30 seconds. I'm drawing Erin. She's my object. So there's my head. She's always wearing her jacket because she's very cold. And she's got pants on. And oh, she's got shoes and high socks. There we go. Let's see, her hair is up. We've got eyes, and a mouth, and a nose. Oh, and we've got a phone in her hand because she's taking pictures. Oh, all right, and our time is up. Okay, now stop. Freeze where you're doing. Okay, so we had 30 seconds. I'm gonna turn the sound on my phone on so that we can hear my timer when it goes off. And now I'm gonna set my timer for 60 seconds, okay? What's 60 seconds equal to?
A minute.
That's right, we're gonna do 1 whole minute. And in here, we're gonna draw the same thing in the other top section, okay? The exact same thing, but you have twice as much time, okay? Are you ready? You're gonna use that other top section and go. Okay, so I'm still drawing Erin. I'll put a little more detail on this time. She's got eyes, and a nose. Her hair is still wearing a headband. Oh, and she's got ears and earrings. And a neck. I don't even give her a neck. And a jacket. Ooh. Ooh. And then ooh. Puffy jacket. You have 15 seconds left. Keep drawing.
Oh my gosh. This is stressful.
Is it? Oh, it should be fun. It's okay. There's no, oh, there's our timer. Ah! I just threw our timer on the ground because I wanted to keep drawing. But good news, we can all keep drawing. All right, so freeze where you're at right now. And what we're going to do next is, we're going to draw the same thing, except we're gonna use one of these bottom sections and we're gonna draw for 90 seconds, which is what?
AKA 1.5 minutes.
That's right. Thank you so much for sharing. 1.5 minutes this time. Okay, we're doing the same thing. We have 90 seconds. On your mark, get set, go. Okay, Erin still has a face. Probably take this home. Oh, she's got hands. First time I've gotten to draw hands. They're not as big as that. Marker. Okay. And let's see. Yeah. Okay, we're about. We've got about 30 seconds left. Keep drawing. You're doing great. Remember, you want to add as much detail as you possibly can to these drawings. Sitting in a chair. A little bit like that. Desks over here by there. At this point. Oh, there's our timer. How'd we do? Doing okay? Okay. What do you think's coming next?
2 minutes.
That's right. So we're going to use this last block. This will be our last one that we're going to do. And this time you're gonna have 2 whole minutes to draw that same object that you've been drawing. So 2 minutes of time is 30 seconds when we're drawing. So really look at those details. All right, see what you can add to your picture that you have yet to add, okay? And we're going to begin. 2 minutes, friends. Okay, let's see. I am really good at this. His arm looks a little bit like an elephant trunk, but you know, that's okay. How are we doing? We got as much detail as you possibly can onto your drawing.
How much time is left?
We have 35 seconds left. Okay, I'm gonna keep drawing.
Okay.
Yet. Okay, eyes. This looks exactly like her. Clearly, Erin should hang this by her desk. Because wow, I really nailed her this time. There we go. This is it. Okay, triple C cam, triple C cam. There's a picture on her shirt. I can't. Oh, and that's our timer. Whew, how did we do? Nice.
Help me. Man.
Those look amazing. Hold them up so I can see. Oh my gosh. So can the difference between your 30-second drawing and your 2-minute drawing? What changed in that time? Yeah? Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh.
What changed?
The shape got a lot different, and the detail.
The shape and the detail to your drawing. Did that happen to anyone? Yeah. I noticed it happened in my Erin drawing. As I was getting more and more detail in. Libby, what did you notice?
So I didn't really make the notebook, but I used the paper in a notebook, and every time I drew my rabbit, it got better and better than what I was drawing.
Yeah, what an amazing point. Practice, it helps us so much, right? The first time we do something, are we always really good at it?
30 seconds. Yes. No, absolutely no.
That's fun.
No.
I need a lot of practice to do things, right? We take a lot of practice, and it takes time to get really good at something. So I would encourage you to try this activity again sometime with either the same object or a different object, and see how that changes as you're drawing and how focused in on those small details you can get. All right? Are you ready for our next activity?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to go to that other blank side of your paper, okay? So go ahead and take your paper back out, and we're gonna go to the other blank side. And we're going to start this activity, but it's probably going to be one that you will finish up later on your own, okay? Has anyone ever heard of a haiku?
Yeah. Yeah.
Poem. It's a poem.
It's a poem. That's totally right. What is special about a haiku?
They're poems.
They're totally poems.
It's like based on like the syllables.
It is based on the syllables. Awesome. It's a Japanese style of poetry. Does anyone know how many syllables are in a haiku? Yeah, what do you think?
17.
17. That's absolutely right. So most haikus are broken
Great.
into 3 different lines. Okay? So most haikus have 3 different lines, and each line has a certain amount of syllables. And you can count your syllables when you're speaking and your chin goes down. That's a good way to count how many syllables you have. So in your first line in a haiku, we want 5 syllables. In your second line, we want 7 syllables. And in your third line, we want 5 syllables again. So I'm going to read you a couple of haikus, okay? And we'll work together to count those syllables, okay? So this one is called Tree Frogs. And this haiku is by Matthew Rickies. Okay, you ready for it? They live in tall trees. Such cool, luminous colors. Sticky pads on feet. Let's count the syllables. Ready? They live in tall trees. How many syllables?
2.
We got 5, right? So that's the first line. Okay.
5.
Such cool, luminous colors. How many syllables?
You froze.
Did I freeze? Am I back?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, let's do that second line again. I'm starting to get hot. Ready? Such cool, luminous colors. How many syllables? Yeah, we got 7. Nice. Okay, so far we've had 5, 7. How many do we want in the last line? We want another 5. Okay, ready? Stick.
5.
Feet. How many?
You froze.
Did I freeze again? Okay, am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, ready? Sticky pads on sticky pads on.
You frozen.
Did I freeze again?
Yes.
You froze again.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Sticky pads on feet. How many did we get?
5. And she's frozen.
Syllables. Yeah, we got 5 again. Awesome. So my challenge for all of you is to write your very own haiku. And if you're still learning how to write, you could ask an older brother or sister or an adult at your home to help you with that. And you can draw the picture to illustrate it. But I would love for you all to come up with your very own haikus. And then if you're super proud of them and you want to post them on social media, you can hashtag Triple C Camp and we'll share them in our stories. Okay? Cool. So, should we end with a little bit of mindfulness? Yeah. So I'd like you all to close your eyes. With your eyes closed, raise your hand if you like hot chocolate. Okay, me too. Okay, so keep your eyes closed. And I want you to imagine you're holding a cup, a nice warm mug of hot chocolate, okay? Too hot to take a sip. So you need to blow on it to cool it off. Go ahead and blow on your hot chocolate. Good. Bring your cup up close to you and take a long breath in. And slowly blow the air out to cool off your hot chocolate. Good. Take another long breath in and slowly blow the air out. Very good. Now, take a tiny little sip of your hot chocolate and say, mmm. Good. Now, make that mmm sound last as long as you can. Tiny sip. Mmm. Oh, it's so good. Good. Put your hot chocolate down. Ooh, oh good. Way to keep it neat. Take a long breath in and let the air all the way back out. Awesome. Thank you all so much for joining us today for Nature Journaling. Remember, work on those haikus. I would love to see them and your illustrations. All right. We will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock here on Zoom with Casey talking about our horses. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Happy nature journaling. Make good choices. So long.